Being fair with everybody. Hello, everybody. Tom here. Hope you're well. I think it's very important we speak about how being fair with everybody, how to try and be fair with everybody. So, I had this conversation with management at work the other day about being fair, and I think being fair is not a very easy thing to do, and that's extended to any part of life, whether that be friendships, relationships, in business. It's difficult to be fair with people. It's difficult for one sort of simple reason. Every human being on the planet has different wants, needs, desires, and everybody will have their idea of right and wrong, and they will have this perception, perhaps, that perhaps somebody else is getting more than what they are. And when you have that, it's very difficult to draw the line and be fair with everybody. So I do have a little bit of sympathy for those in my company in management who are trying to do right and fair by everybody. Because doing it and actually achieving it and being properly fair with everybody is really, really hard. For reasons already discussed. People will have their own ideas. Getting everybody on the same page, pulling in the same direction, and feeling as though you are fair with everybody seems to be a bit of a thankless task. It's one that at some point, perhaps in my career, in my life, I'm going to have to examine a little bit more. But from what I can see, it seems to almost be not impossible, but certainly very difficult, and not something that we can easily, excuse me, achieve. So when somebody's there saying they have to be fair with everybody, remember that to be fair is not as easy as he said. And I do feel that the older I get, the more I try to be with everybody, the more I realise is that it's not something you can easily do. And somebody somewhere is always going to feel like they're not being treated properly. It's just inevitable. It's as individual as somebody's face, really. That someone is going to ultimately feel put out. But it's something you should strive to do. Treat everybody fairly and everybody the same. And if you can do it, and can at least be seen to be trying to do it, then I think most people will be quite accepting and go, okay, well, maybe not for me, but I can see that they are trying to do the right thing and be fair with everybody. No matter how difficult that is at least something. Because there's plenty of people in this life who will not get treated fairly. And to quote my granddad, who's no longer with us, there's only 2 times in life when a man is equal. And that's when you're born and that's when you die. Because everything in between, there is no equality. Really does depend on what your life journey, where it takes you. But I'm a great believer in the age-old thing about you know better than anybody, but you certainly know less than anybody. So with that in mind, I'm happy to try and treat everybody fairly and equally. But equally, I understand that there are a lot of pitfalls with that. And getting to that level isn't easy. So we do have sympathy in the workplace when a manager turns around and says we're trying to treat everybody the same. There's an element in my mind that says we know, but doing that is just very hard. Third and final video of the week. I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and engagement on my channel. Thank you kindly. Third and video, as I said, please put down in the comment section below, what's your thoughts on this? Being fair with people, being fair with members of the family, friends, relationships, work colleagues. Trying to be honest and fair with everybody is not an easy thing to do, as I said. And I think there's an element here as like, how have they been fair with me? So why should I be back? Admittedly, we as human beings do sort of have that level of, well, would I get the same treatment back? So should I even be attempting to be decent with someone? Regardless of whether you should be getting it back, at least set the standard for yourself and of your own self-respect and your own decency to show that person that this is what I'm about and this is what I set out to be. Then maybe you'd be surprised at some point they may change their tune, they may not. But certainly don't allow what's happened to be a reason to not be. Remember, it's the judge of you, not them, how you treat people. That's it. Please, if you would, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. That'd be great. Consider giving me a thumbs up and a like as well. And let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know my next content's out. I will be back next week with another free. But until then, all of you, please take care of yourselves and bye for now.